Hello, welcome to Arms and Abs. My name is Matt. Let's get started. Go ahead and jog in place. Trying to get the blood moving. A lot of blood likes to sit at the bottom of the legs. So using your calves, getting those blood vessels, getting the blood up to the heart and out to the rest of the body. I know this is an arms and abs class, but still we need to use our whole body in a lot of these exercises today. So getting from the ground all the way up, swing the arms a little bit. When you start to breathe a little more, let's go into arm circles. Getting the shoulders warmed up. A little bigger circle, spiral out to all the way around, forward. Big breaths. And let's go the other way. Small circles to start. Slowly open it up. Think about pulling your shoulders back as you go over the top. And then you can go back to a light jog. And we'll go into jumping jacks to really get our heart going. If you don't want to jump, you can just go to the side with your leg, do a quick tap, or do the full up and down jumping jack. Do 5 more. Today we have two big workout sections. We have endurance as our main focus today. So a little bit longer for each of our sections. Each of our sets is going to be a little longer. We're going to work on the down portion of the exercise. So give me 1 second. So for example, our second exercise is the push-up. When you're in your push-up, I really want you to focus on the down, going slowly down into the bottom of the push-up, about 4 seconds. So you're at the top, think 4, 3, 2, 1, and then get up. Getting up a little easier than you're focusing on going down. If you're on knee push-ups, do the knee push-ups to get up, but then try to do it from the feet going down. If you have a harder time even on your knees, do the knee push-ups going down, really focusing on going down, and then just get up any way you can. Don't worry about form on the way up, but really think about form on the way down, holding your core. Our first we're actually going to be starting with a variation of a curl up, then the push up, and then pullovers. And we'll get into that. Let me just demonstrate those exercises and we'll get started. So make sure you have heavier weights, enough space behind your head for those pullovers. But starting with the curl up, this is a butterfly curl up. So people know the butterfly stretch. We're actually going to be in this position on our backs here. And this helps take out the hip flexors. A lot of times people like to use their hip flexors. So butterfly position, hands to the side, trying to curl up. Get your shoulder blades off the mat before coming back down. Hands at your sides, but hovering off the mat. You can make it a lot harder by having your hands near your head. You can also make it easier by using your hands a little bit to help you get up. But that's the first exercise. Then you flip over, do the push-ups just like I explained. Going down slow, getting up any way you can. If you want to do from the toes all the way down, really going slower on the way down than I just did there. These are 50 seconds each, 5-0. And then 10 seconds to switch. Pullovers, I have 2 weights here over my head. You can do bent arm pullovers. Try to get over your head. You can tap on the ground. Keep it in control. And again, focusing on that slow movement down. If you want it a little harder, go a little farther with your arms. Extend there. And then a third challenge, if you want more core, legs up as you go down. Really focusing on holding the core down and up. So 3 times through, going straight back into curl up after the pullovers. So go ahead and set up, legs out, feet together. 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You'll hear the beep, but I will also say what we're doing. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Start those curl ups. 50 seconds. Feet together, knees apart. It's a lot harder pressing down into your center to get yourself up off the ground. Start with the head, get the shoulders off the ground just a little bit, and then come back down. Think about exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you come back down. Starting on the ground, focusing on the core. Think about putting your shoulder blades in your back pockets. 10 more seconds. You might have heard the knock. That means 10 seconds. You'll hear a beep, or it's a bell. That's 10 seconds to switch on to your front for push-ups. 50 seconds of push-ups. Get yourself set up on the high plank. Slow descent down. 3, 2, 1. Get yourself up any way you can. At the top, set yourself up. 4 seconds down. 3, 2, 1, and hit the ground. Reset. Get yourself up any way you can. Set up that plank and then slow all the way down. Keep going at your own pace, but try to keep it slow. I would even say go slower than the 4 seconds I said. If you want to really focus on the full push-up, don't hit the ground, but go slow down and then push yourself back up. Good. Slow down. Knees up. Whatever variation works for you. 10 more seconds. Try to get 1 or 2 more. And 1 more. Get all the way down. And then we're switching onto our backs. It's pullovers next. So setting up, brace your core as you get the weights over your shoulders. Activating your core, lightly touching the weights to the ground to make it harder again. Straight arms. And that might be enough to activate your core there. You can have your dumbbells together, or you can have them slightly apart just over your shoulders. Whatever's comfortable for your shoulders here. Try not to bang the weights on the ground. With the legs up. A lot harder to control. Try not to arch your back. Try to keep your back in a neutral position, or maybe even a flat back pressed against the mat. That's going to help save your back. You don't want to arch during these extensive workouts. Good. Our first set is done. Put the weights back over your head, and we're back to the curl up. Here we go. Round 2. We're doing 3 sets each. Like I said, it's an extensive first set. Just try to get the shoulder blades off the mat, looking straight up the whole time. Maybe looking at the corner of your ceiling, but don't look down. You don't need to curl up that much. We're not trying to get the hip flexors involved. It's all about the core. Good job. Keep it going. Good. Push-ups. Second set of push-ups. Think about setting up that top of the plank position nice and solid before slowly going down and then pushing yourself back up. Slowly going down. 2, 1, and then at the bottom. Make it a little easier on yourself to get back up. What this is doing, it's going to work the muscle in a controlled fashion, which is going to build the muscle a little more, making it harder for the muscle to hold, and it's going to really work that endurance component. Making sure you're in good form. And pullovers. Go ahead and get yourself set up. I forgot to mention, we do have An exercise at the end of all of these sets. It's going to be a lying bicycle. Go ahead and do your pullovers. A lying bicycle, an extra ab exercise at the end of all of these sets. We'll have 30 seconds between the sets to get into it. So bent pullovers, straight arm pullovers, or straight arm in that tabletop position. Focusing on the core. This is hitting your lats. Think of it like it's a pull-up. It's a similar motion as a pull-up. Keep your shoulder blades back, going over your head, then over your shoulders. One more. Back down, place the weights gently on the mat. We have one more set of each of these 3 exercises, and then that lying bicycle. Here we go, last curl up. If you can, try to keep your head up the whole time and just have your shoulder blades down for an added challenge. If that's too much, go ahead and rest in between each up with your head down. Whatever works for you. If your neck starts to hurt, take a quick rest and then get back into it. Good job. Get 2 more in before the time's out. Maybe 3, 1 more. And push-ups. Really get that high plank. Hands right next to your shoulders. And don't let your elbows go out too far to the side. You don't want your elbows out here near your head. You want them low. I would prefer them brushing against your body than up near your ears. Again, slow descent, slowly coming down, and then getting up any way you can. Slowly coming down, elbows down, and then getting back up any way you can. Getting that plank set, slowly going down, at least 4 seconds. You're going to feel that in your chest later. I'll make sure to get the stretch for it. 10 more seconds. Get 1 slow push up down. And here we go, last pullover. Make it your best pullover. Shoulder blades back. Think about tucking your shoulder blades underneath yourself. That's going to open up your shoulder girdle and help you get over your head. Good job. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you explode back up. Think about controlling that weight on the way down. Don't let your back arch. 10 more seconds, that's 2 or 3 reps. Make sure to control the weight as you place it down. We have about 30 seconds, and we're gonna do 60 seconds of this bicycle. One thing I like to do is hands like this in a triangle underneath my butt. And then for the legs, we're going in a bicycle, and then I'm gonna have you say low for low, and then high to come back up. Bicycle low, bicycle high. If you want it harder, you can raise your head up or keep your legs doing the work. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, bicycle. 60 seconds, you'll hear a halfway beat. All right, go low with those legs. Small circles with the feet, come back up, good job. We're going low again, 3, 2, 1, go low, go low. Can you get your feet to the ground? I can't. I almost did. Good job. You're gonna hear a thing. Keep going. Go lower. We're still going through. We have 30 seconds left. Go low. Go low, come back up. Good job. This is the endurance portion. Good job. You can go higher, a little higher. Walk those legs up. Now go lower, lower. Keep that circle up. That's 10 seconds left. We're almost there. Big circles, finish it up. Finish that bicycle ride. 3, 2, 1. Take a quick rest. You can get some water if you want. I would recommend it. I'm going to set up the screen, different area for the second set. Same kind of thing. We're going to do 3 exercises. And it's going to be similar. So 3 exercises. We'll do 3 sets of each, and then we'll finish up with that endurance portion. So for this one, I would only use light weights, but we'll also use, you can use a mat, and I would fold over the mat. Mine's pretty thick already, but we're gonna be on one knee. If you don't like being on your knee, you can be in a split squat stance or in this kind of lunge stance. We're gonna be doing chops with a weight. So it's a light weight. If you're on your knee, one knee, you can put it on something soft, maybe a pillow works too, and it's down to high. Going low, keep it controlled. It's not the fast chops like last time. From a different angle here. So you're crossing this hip, going over your shoulder and past your head. A little bit of a twist through these chops. Our second exercise, the bent over fly. I believe you've seen this one before. You're in that bent over position. Keep your hips back, back is straight, arms going out to the side. A little bit of a bend in the arm. Sinking back on your hips, out to the side. Keep your head looking straight down and pull your shoulder blades together. I like to think about the band pull aparts. Same move, keeping your shoulder blades back. So that's our 3 exercises. Bend over fly, and then we'll do the kneeling chop. Then we'll do the other side 3 times through, and we'll finish up with another exercise, which I'll get into when we get there. But you don't need to wait for that one, so don't worry. Okay, get ready with the bent over fly. So get your weights. I'm gonna do the fly first, out to the side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep your heels down, sink the hips back, out to the side, pulling the shoulder blades together. Shoulder blades pulling together at the top. Exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you come down. Keep balance, keep your core active too. Think about going slow on the way back down and then exploding back up to the top. You can even move a little bit to help yourself up, but then control all the way down. 10 more seconds. You can do a little freeze at the top, really contracting those shoulder blades together and slowly come back down. Quick rest. Onto one knee or the split stance with one knee down. I usually hold the sides of the dumbbell, brush that hip over the head, slowly come back down. Think about using your core to control this motion. In fact, it's all from the core. It's an oblique workout. So don't lean back too much. Lean forward if you need to. That's going to help work the core even more. A little bit of a twist. Shoulders are involved, core is involved, breath is involved, so keep breathing. Just a little twist, not a huge twist. I'm taking 45 degrees to 45 degrees. 10 more seconds, keep it up. Going high, slowly coming down low, and explode back up. Inhaling as you come down, exhaling to get up to the top. Switch knees, switch sides. 10 seconds of switching. So I'm set up here, extended at the hip, maybe leaning forward just a little bit because the natural inclination is to lean back, but that's going to hurt your back. So don't do that. Lean forward, explode up, inhale back down. Keep your arms straight, but keep your shoulder blades a little bit back. A little bit of a twist as you go. Try to make all the work come from your core. Your abs are controlling the motion. Shoulder blades have to work. Shoulder muscles have to work a little bit. Tight grip on that dumbbell. 10 more seconds. We're going back to reverse fly after this. One more time out, slow all the way down. Standing up. Reverse fly. So a bit of a narrow stance here. Maybe feeling a hamstring stretch to get low. That's okay. You'll get a nice hamstring stretch as you work out your upper body. Try to keep your arms in the same position up and down. Your shoulders are coming together at the top. Chin is tucked. You're looking slightly in front of your body, but at the ground. Get a little lower. You might have started to raise up. It's a long 50 seconds. Good job. 10 more seconds. Get those last ups in. Good. How was that first set for chops? If you want extra weight, 2 arms, 2 weights together. Obviously, you can do less weight and do just having your arms together here. I would say go a little faster on the way up if you do less weight, but keep it controlled if you're doing a lot of weight here. Up and down. Think about getting a little bit of a hip flexor stretch here. Maybe your quadricep feels a stretch. That's okay. If you're in the lunge position, you might feel your calf working. That's okay too. This extended position for that back leg is going to help work the obliques. They open up. It's that full extension through the obliques on that one side we're working. It's extended, but it has to work. Other side. So in that half lunge position, you're not all the way down in the lunge unless your knee is on the ground. Brushing past the hip, over the head, and you'll feel that extension working. Exhale as you go up. Inhale as you come back down. Keep it controlled. Momentum won't build muscle. You have to control the movement to build your muscles. So keep it controlled. Don't let it bounce at the bottom. Get a full stop and then come back up. You guys are doing great. Shoulder blades have to work a lot. Shoulder muscles. We have our third set coming up. So we're going into reverse fly right here, reverse fly. After these 3 exercises, our last endurance set is going to be 30 seconds of Y from a bent over position. You're in those reverse flies now. 30 seconds here. 30 seconds field goals. I'll explain that a little more when we get there. We'll have 30 seconds to talk about it. Keep those reverse flies going. You have 25 seconds. The last reverse flies. Think about you're holding buckets and they're heavy. You gotta lift them up to the top. Good job. We have Two chops, one for each side, coming up. From the kneeling position. Make sure the core doesn't work. Try to get over your head, but to the side of the head. Shoulder blades back, explode to the top. Both hands holding strong on that dumbbell or those two dumbbells. Just a little bit of a twist from the bottom to the top. Keep it up. Get 3 more chops in. And other side chops. Get your core active. Nice solid grip here. Down to high. 45 degrees to 45 degrees. That's a total of 90 degrees, side to side. A right angle. Up and down. One thing I like to do, find 2 points. Where am I pointing to? Bottom point and the top point. Slowly going down to that 1 point, exploding up to the top point. Controlling it the whole time. Good job. 10 more seconds. Finish up those chops. Big breaths. Last one. We have 30 seconds for me to explain this. No equipment needed, just your hands, just a bent over position here. And it's arms below your shoulders to over your head. This is called a bent over Y. Keep your shoulder blades back as you go up. If you feel any clicking, try to get your shoulder blades farther back and don't go as high. That's okay. 30 seconds of that, 30 seconds, field goals. So if I was up and down, it's here, but I'm bent over, a lot harder. So here we go, 30 seconds of Ys. We're going. Get your core active. You can go a little wider with your legs. Get a good, solid, balanced position here. Shoulder blades are back. Try to keep a bent over position, but don't curl your back. Keep it straight. So here we go, switching to field goals. The team just got a goal. You're celebrating over your head. So you're bent over, but it's elbows down, up. Keep the forearms parallel. The shoulder blades are feeling it right between the shoulder blades. Those muscles. Good job. Big breaths to finish. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we're done. Get a quick stretch. I know we did a lot for the back, so do shoulder stretch here. One thing I sometimes do is I add to the stretch on the wall, leaning into it just to get the gravity to stretch my body. And then the 2 main stretches are going to be the lats and the chest. I talk about these almost all the time. Pec stretch, face the wall, arm up high, turn out, look out. You'll feel it in the chest. So you're trying to feel it right through here. Higher you go, the lower you get. So up here, I'm getting the low fibers. If I'm going shoulder height, use your palm. That's going to get some bicep and shoulder, front deltoid here. Last stretch, I don't have a door frame, but you put your arm in the door frame, and then you sink back, and you try to get this side open. So one arm in the door frame, get your hips back, and then lean into that shoulder. The lats, chronically tight muscle for a lot of people, and they don't realize it because it seems like it's doing its job, but it's really tight. So 30 seconds there at least. And I'll see you all next week. Hope you had a good class today. Take care.